He is a comedian, well known throughout the local area. He's done a lot of performances for a lot of causes. It is our pleasure to have him tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have comedian Jay Mather.
Thank you, Ron. Did you mention that I came here first class?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he got it all wrong, folks. I said I came here real fast. And in fact, got to be a little quiet for a little while because I think the Oregon State Police are still looking after me. But those things happen. How is everybody doing tonight? Good. You know, at my age, you go see the doctor a lot. And I still don't understand what they do and why they do it. It's kind of crazy. And in fact, my daughter that's among us, she's back there, but don't look at her now, she'll kill me. She gave me some ideas of what it's like to be in a doctor's office. She had her full share of that recently. But it's kind of odd. You go in there, and nowadays they want to get your blood pressure, you know, and usually it's up high because you don't want to be there in the first place. And then you go in there, and sometimes I'll mess with them. You know, they'll go, "How are you today?" And I'll go, I'm fine. How are you? Can you speak a little louder, please? You want to take my blood pressure? What's your problem? I didn't come in for that end. I came in for another cause. My heart is giving out. Oh, so you get the nurse out of your room, then you have a good time for a while. Then they come back and drive you crazy. But they're always, nowadays, I have a plan through Kaiser. Anybody go with Kaiser? Okay, they're great. Love them. They're fantastic. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so we go in there, and nowadays they got this computer, so they put the computer up, and I'll put this here somewhere. Oh, cordless mic, that's awesome. Okay, anyway, so they put the computer up, and the doctor, I don't even think the doctor listens to you. It's all, you know, I mean, they're good doctors, okay, don't take me wrong. But you get in there and they say, "What's your problem?" And you go, "Well, doctor," and he goes, well, doctor, what'd you come in for?" well, okay. Oh, patient just coughed. Doctor, hold on. We're going to have to get a consultation in here if you don't mind. We need to get the nurse in to consult because you've just coughed. Okay. Oh, hold on. They have to document everything because they're held liable for what they do, and that's fine. I understand that. But I don't get halfway through everything, and maybe they just want to get rid of me. I don't know. I wouldn't know why. I'm a little hyper, but no big deal. But so they run me through this gamut, and I think maybe I've coughed and breathed a couple times. That's all I know, and I have my blood pressure done, and a little thing put on my finger. Yeah, what's that, oxygen thing? So, but I hold my breath when I do that, so they put this oxygen thing on, I go, "How's that? Is that working?" "Oh, you're low on oxygen." "Yes, because I'm not breathing. Can't you tell? You're not very good at what you're doing." So anyway, so they go through everything, and
Let me make it perfectly clear, okay? I know exactly what I'm doing. I used to work for the government. That's not a problem.
yes.
And I was just released from Damage State Hospital, but it's not open anymore, so what do we do?
Okay, and there's a story behind that. We won't go there, not right now. But anyway, so we get through the doctor's appointment, and this really happened. I don't think I explained anything to them, and they had a prescription ready for me. They said, "Okay, you're gonna, take this prescription. You're gonna do that." I am, okay. And you're gonna take 3 of those a day. Oh, great. Okay, thank you so much. "Doctor, you're gonna come back?" "No, not if I'm smart. I'll stay away from you." So that's great. So they go, and then you get through that part, okay? That's cool. Not a problem. So then the nurse comes in, and she said, "Have you had your typhoid shot yet? And have you had your flu shot? And have you had your shingles shot?" Well, shoot, I know, but how about you? Let's get you in there first, because you're always pushing it on me. "No, I think I gotta go see another doctor." So she leaves, it's all good. I've got the whole staff messed up, and I'm out the back door. Nobody knows what's going on. So after a while, then they decide it's time to give him a prescription. Right over there, Jason, right over here. You can go over there. Nope, over there. That's where they my son Jason, which doesn't want to be recognized, I'm sure, at this time. It's the first time I got to get even with him. Okay. Anyway, so the doctor comes in and says, okay, we diagnosed you, you've coughed, you've sneezed, and I think that's enough to tell that you're a little wacko upstairs. Okay, doctor, and you bill me for $2,000 for this. That's ridiculous. So anyway, so they give me this prescription. And with that prescription, then you got to go take the prescription, you go down to the pharmacy, and these people are really wonderful at Kaiser. I mean, for what they have to put up with, and obviously they have to put up with me. So, so I go there, and this simply is a prescription saying 3 pills for whatever ails you, right? And in fact, I don't even think the doctor knew what was wrong with me by the time I was done with him. He just thought, maybe I better go see a psychologist, you know? So anyway, so we get this, go down to the pharmacy. I'm waiting there at the pharmacy. You know, you just wait. You get a number. Thing doesn't work. Come on. Oh, I'm sweaty. Oh, that doesn't help. There's germs now. I better use this hand stuff. Messy. Anyway, so by the time you get it working, you got about 3 tags, and you just take them because you, in case you missed the first time you're called, you have 3 different times you can go up there. Yeah. Are you number 1? No, I'm number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you don't mind, so you give it to them, and then they say, okay, 3 pills. Okay, if you'll wait here, Mr. Mather. Oh, can I see your card? There it is. Okay, good. You can have it back. Oh, you're an old one, aren't you? Yeah, whatever. Look at, see? Experienced old. You know, oh, that, by the way, the thinness up there, yes, that is because I love my cat. I'll fall asleep next to my cat, and they have that soft tongue that lacerates the top of the head. I mean, it'll kill you. And I'm allergic to it. Yeah, you all know, you've been there, haven't you? Yeah? How many people have been cat licked? Okay. Well, there's cat spit, if you can get a hold of it, to apply up there, but you got to do it before the lick or after. I don't know. It doesn't matter. My cat is vicious, though. Anyway, time I trim its nails, I'm pulling them out of my head. Just like, no, I love you. No, you don't. No, you don't. And then I'll say, do you want a bath? And you go, no. And I'll go, yes. No. Okay, you win. And, you know, where were we? Do you know where we were? I'm not here anymore. So anyway, so we go in. Okay, we get the prescription, and then it says you'll have to see the pharmacist before you can leave, because if you've never had this drug, then you're going to have to be explained how to use it. Okay, I don't even know what it is. How am I going to use it? You know, do I snort it? Do I poke it in there? Bless you and me. You really need to bless me, please. I need that. Yeah. So they go up, and the pharmacist has to read instructions to you. And so while they're waiting to get the pharmacist to you, you've got the bottle right there, and you can sneak and look at it. It says take 3 pills 3 times a day. Okay, that's a lot of pills. Let's cut that back, okay? Maybe 1 pill 3 times a day. That's why I overdosed when I was a child. My mom would give me pills, and I wouldn't know how to read them. I'd take the wrong thing. One time, she actually did this. This is the truth. And then I'll get back to the final thing of the pharmacy. My mom was into Shaklee. I mean, big times. I worked for an ambulance company in Portland. I was a paramedic, and she would give me vitamins before I'd go to work. You know, here, take this, dear. Okay, oh, you gotta have this. Lecithin, vitamin C, vitamin E, all that stuff. And alfalfa was just like Herblax. Bad day, real bad day. So one day, I mean, she would give me handfuls of alfalfa all the time. One day, unfortunately, that handful turned into a dysfunctional motherful, and she gave me a handful of Herblax. And this is so much the truth. Thank goodness for the VA is all I can say, because these people that are hurting real bad got blamed for everything when I was up there. But so I took this handful of Herblax, and I tried to explain to dispatch that I had some serious problems, and the stink came from the guy that I was pushing. You know, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. And but I literally blew out a lot of stuff. We won't really get into that. And my mom tried to kill me at that point, and I understand. You know, she did that twice. One time when she put cotton, we lived on a farm, and she put cotton in the pancake mix. It was crazy. So when you chew it, you know, it's fun to watch. I don't know if it'll kill you or not. So anyway, back to the pharmacy. To end that story, they simply look at this bottle, and you've read the bottle. It just says take 3 pills daily. Okay. So have you have any problem with that or anything? No, that's pretty straightforward. Have you ever done this before? No, and I think I'll never do it again either. And I think I'll go to a different pharmacy, to tell you the truth. So anyway, it's interesting. Every time you go somewhere, somebody always has something interesting to say or a neat story. You know, just depends on how you look at life and everything. So, well, are we ready? We want to see another performer, don't we? Yes, we could.
Jimmy Stewart's here. Well, Jimmy, come on in there. Just speak to me.
Hello, Jimmy. Here's Ron. Thank you so much. I'll be back.
Thank you, comedian Jay. Thanks a lot. You will see him again in a few minutes, and he does an incredible Richard Nixon and Jimmy Stewart skit. Also, I'd like to bring up Mr. Michael Stacy again. Again, he's the founder and president of Pure Craze Entertainment for veterans. Comedian Jay brought up some good points about dress for success, and obviously, as you look at Michael Stacy tonight as the tuxedo that he rented. Look, oh, I thought you rented a tux. You told me that you were going to rent a tux tonight.
Well, I was, and I went and talked to my tailor. He wasn't there. He said his secretary told me that he's got a lot of stuff doing during the summertime because of the circuses.
By the way, who is your tailor?
Omar, the tent maker.
Oh, wow. Actually, you know, I go back a few years. Back, 1973, when I joined the Army, I was probably 75, 80 pounds slimmer than I am now. And I would love to be able to get back into my Army uniform. But I look at pictures of myself and I say, wow, one time I was, young and brave, and at least I looked good in the uniform, so I was real proud of that. I know that comedian Jay also mentioned a few minutes ago about Shackley and how they have a lot of products. And I didn't take Shackley, but I took some protein products, and wanted to, lo and behold, I dropped about 50 pounds. I was very happy doing that. But my son, our youngest son, got married back in August. And so my wife said I had to, dress up really good for the wedding. And lo and behold, my son and his then fiance said, Dad, will you do us a favor? Will you go get your minister's license and do our ceremony? And so I looked on the internet to see how I could get the minister's license, and I figured out how to do it. And I took some classes on doing the wedding so I could be able to do the wedding. So I got dressed for being able to do the ceremony. My wife looked at me and she says, you look like your mom dressed you or something. You were wearing your dad's clothes. So she made me go out and buy some new clothes, but it was very happy in order to do that. So as we do our dress for success tonight, you notice that I also got the tie a couple inches below the belt line. That's yeah, that was a 1980s manual dress for the success. And I'm probably just like some of you. I woke up one morning and I was 20 years older than what I thought I was. So but going back to some songs of 20 years ago, during the 1980s, and actually even going up 10, 20 years before that, in the 1960s, we had Neil Diamond do some fabulous songs. And during the 1980s, many of you may be familiar with the songs that he had done. Well, tonight, Mark Stevens is going to do some of the Neil Diamond hits as far as to get tonight rocking and rolling. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Stevens.
Check, check. Check two. Check 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. I think I found it. Mercy sakes.
We're doing a little dancing tonight.
Need to find Bobby, the video guy. Your stuff was setting me off. I disconnected it. So we have to find another way. So if Bobby's here, please come back.
My voice back. Yeah, thank you. Hey, while we're waiting, these are really. I'm actually a flagger during the daytime, not a flasher like some people think, maybe. So we wear this, and it's actually a pretty dangerous job out there, and but it's very rewarding. A lot of material. That's why I became a comedian. I'm gonna say because I was a flagger, I laughed so hard as the cars were crashing into each other, and. My kids got me this. I don't know if they're expecting me to wear it out there. I almost lost my job the first day I tried it on, but I don't know, too distracting. I have ADD, A, B, C, D, D. Yeah, double D. No, A, B, C, D. Anyway, I've got that disorder, and it's okay. Everybody I'm around eventually gets it, so it's not a problem. If they don't have it, I know, I'm serious. The times I've married all these people, they were normal at first, and you can ask my wife now with the children back there, and everybody I talk to, they eventually get it. But let's go back to this a little bit. This is a wonderful piece of apparatus. You can get hit by a car, and if it's raining, you'll stay dry. And it'll contain your body fluids in there. Arm here will come off, and you have to have it sewed back on. But it's very nice. See? And then these guys. Oh, hold on, I got a call. Hello? Yeah, traffic.
Check.
We have traffic.
Okay, check. Check 2. Check.
What?
Okay.
Make up your mind. Oh, okay. One of the flaggers are on break right now, folks, so I guess it's all up to me fully. So this is how that works when somebody's on the break. You direct all forms of traffic, and we're clear. I have more fun just going like this. And then I say, look at this. Can you tell if I burnt my nose while I was sunbathing? You know, one guy came out there, this old guy, I was in Dundee flagging off of Highway 99W. This is the truth. He thought I had a checkered flag instead of a stop sign. I don't know where you got that. So while everybody was yelling at him, I'm compassionate. I don't need to yell unless you need to yell. You know, and if I yell, then I know I'll probably lose my voice, and you got to go to the doctor, and you don't want to go to the doctor because they do these drugs that'll kill you off. So anyway, he comes up there, and they said, stop him. You know, we've got like flaggers everywhere, and then you've got that supervisor. And in the meantime, talking all over, and he says, stop that guy, yell at him, get him in trouble. I go, right, I got it. I go up to him and say, 95 years old, you don't want to get him upset. He's bad enough he's driving the way he is. If you get him upset, he's going to kill somebody. So I just said, what's the problem? I said, well, I thought that was a go sign. I thought it was checkered flag. Well, great. Then why don't you go out here right now, because they're going to kill you if you don't. And there's times we wish we had the police around. And one time in Tiger, another true story, I was working graveyard shift, and
Yes, dude.
nope, not working. I was working graveyard shift by Costco in Tiger, and there was it was pretty hectic. A lot of traffic coming in from southbound 99 and northbound and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, I see this guy at the top of the hill in this big, I think it was a Ford pickup, big truck. And it's like 1:30 at night, and I'm going, I can make this. I only got a few more hours to go. I'm going to be okay. I think I'm hallucinating, but I love the colored cones that are flying up in the air. That's awesome. I go, he's sure in line. And so I pick up my whistle. I go, wait, something's wrong. Hey, get over. So he moves over to line up with me. There's something really wrong here. And so I see more cones going up, and I'm just saying, guys, in the ditch, look at these pretty cones. Aren't they amazing how they're floating around in the air? And, ooh, that came a little close. And I realized at that time this guy was trying to kill us. And so I did jump out of the way, and for some reason he dodged at the last minute. He was a drunk driver. He dodged at the last minute, and he would have seriously injured probably 8 or 9 workers. But, oh, beautiful Washington County standing behind it. It was Christmas time on this side. He was getting all this, you can imagine that's going to jail 10 months to play there. So he got pulled over.
Oh, okay. Thanks a lot, Comedian Jay. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
2. Check 2, 1, 2.
2, 1.
Check. I think I found it. Mercy sakes.
We're doing a little dancing tonight.
Need to find Bobby, the video guy. Your stuff was setting me off. I disconnected it. So we had to find another way. So if Bobby's here, please come back.
There, got my voice back. Yeah, thank you. Hey, while we're waiting, these are really. I'm actually a flagger during the daytime, not a flasher like some people think, maybe. So we wear this, and it's actually a pretty dangerous job out there. And but it's very rewarding. A lot of material. That's why I became a comedian. So I'm gonna say because I was a flagger, I laughed so hard as the cars were crashing into each other, and trying to. Oh, my kids got me this. I don't know if they're expecting me to wear it out there. I almost lost my job the first day I tried it on, but I don't know, too distracting. I have ADD, A, B, C, D, D. Yeah, double D. No, A, B, C, D. Anyway, I've got that disorder, and it's okay. Everybody I'm around eventually gets it, so it's not a problem. If they don't have it, I know, I'm serious. The times I've married all these people, they were normal at first, and you can ask my wife now with the children back there, and everybody I talk to, they eventually get it. But let's go back to this a little bit. This is a wonderful piece of apparatus. You can get hit by a car, and if it's raining, you'll stay dry. And it'll contain your body fluids in there. Arm here will come off, and you have to have it sewed back on. But it's very nice. See? And then these guys. Oh, hold on, I got a call. Hello? Yeah, traffic.
Check.
We have traffic.
Okay, check. Check 2. Check.
What?
Okay.
Make up your mind. Oh, okay. One of the flaggers are on break right now, folks, so I guess it's all up to me fully. So this is how that works when somebody's on the break. You direct all forms of traffic, and we're clear. I have more fun just going like this. And then I say, look at this. Can you tell if I burnt my nose while I was sunbathing? You know, one guy came out there, this old guy, I was in